E.Jones.
The E.Jones Show. The E.Jones Show. The E.Jones Show.
Yes, indeed. We are back in the building, and you're tuned into the E.Jones Show, and our guest is in the building, my man Suave, Shawn. Once he saw me, he was like, oh, yeah, wow.
Then I knew.
Then he knew what it was, because I said Instagram ain't going to reveal the whole story. You know what I mean? Once he see me face to face, he like, oh, wow, we do know each other.
And your cousin,
Denise and Doreen.
Yeah, man.
And Keith.
And Keith, yeah.
And Michelle.
Yeah.
Well, they said Suave Shawn. They ain't never lie. He came in here to the T, nice and right, and smelling super good, ladies. Let me tell you, I had to smell my sweat. I was like,
you might
I'm going home with that.
You might get in trouble when you get home.
Hey, listen there.
Getting in trouble.
No. Listen, I act right most times.
My sister was like, I don't know if I want to let him go.
I didn't say that. Let me tell
Watch
you.
out.
Listen, I will own up to it if I said that. I didn't say that.
You was thinking that.
No, I wasn't thinking.
Okay.
I just was saying he was smelling good. I love a good smelling man.
Well, you smell good too.
I know this, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
But thank you.
You smell good too.
All right. Thank you, brother.
See, I gotta hook you up too. So we got my man Suave Shawn in the building. And of course, y'all know how we do it when we interview people. We want to know his story. So we're going to start from the beginning. Where you from?
I am from Southside Jamaica, Queens.
Okay, 40 Projects, Baisley, stand up, Rochdale.
Yes, Rochdale.
Okay.
You know, Linden Boulevard, Farmers.
Yep.
Where everything started.
Exactly.
You know? Salt and Pepper, LL Cool J,
Run DMC.
Run DMC, List Onyx,
The list goes
Lost
on.
Boys.
Ja Rule.
Yeah, it just
50.
goes on and on and on.
So, okay.
So it's an epic place, and it was a great place to grow up. Definitely, man.
Definitely.
Nice.
So, with that being said, you being from South Jamaica, Queens, we all know that G-Rap was from East Elmhurst, if I'm correct?
Correct. Corona, Queens.
Corona, Queens. How did you guys meet up?
Wow. That was through, honestly, Mr. C.
Okay. Shout out to Mr. C.
Mr. C, that DJ for Big Daddy Kane. He was dating my sister, Nicola, who's also in our R&B group, the TCF crew. But he was dating her, and as he was dating her, we was asking him, hey, you down with the Juice Crew? Is anybody need dances? And he was like, I'll see. He asked Shantae. Shantae was like, no, I don't need no dancers. I'm fine by myself. MC Shan, no, I don't need nobody. Biz, no, I don't need nobody. But then Kane did at the time. Because one of his dancers, before Scoop and Scrap, it was Scoop and a guy named Laves.
Okay.
Who was at the time called Gucci Man. He went on to do a rap career, and he was looking for a replacement of Laves. But it was me and Kenny. And I was like, if you take two, I'm not leaving my little brother. So we passed on that. But dancing in Flushing, where me and your cousins, everybody went to school, we gained a reputation, and he knew about us. So DJ Polo actually heard about us and talked to C, came over, and then the rest is history.
Okay. Well, for ladies and gentlemen, we just want to make sure that y'all can Google this first and foremost. Shawn and Kenny danced with Cool G-Rap, played a major part in the whole MC, DJ, dancer era.
Yes.
Because if you had a dope DJ, you always had some dope dancers. EPMD with what's my dude's name? Fendi. You had Fendi dancing for EPMD. Who else had dances?
Well, at the time, the era was the first actual dances really was for Houdini.
Bingo.
And it was
Dr. Ice.
Yeah, and Doc Ice. They were actually the first
hip-hop dancers
to hit the scene. Then from there, you had Heavy D and the Boys. You had Scoop and Scrap. You had, me and Kenny. There was a select few, Leg 1, Leg 2 from for
MC Light.
There was a select few that kind of branded themselves with the rapper, and then after that era, it kind of got crazy with 1,000 dances, like with Hammer and everything like that. So we came in we ushered in that whole thing.
Definitely. And y'all also had an article in the magazine that spotlighted you guys also too.
Yeah, it was. We did a few things, man. And I wish I was just better prepared back then, because we didn't know what we were doing. We was just doing it for fun. And as the business got bigger, you really didn't have any guidance back then. But we did a Pepsi commercial.
Wow.
One of the first. We did a campaign called Wrap Up the Summer. Fat Five Freddy did the filming. It was across colors. The ad that you saw was it was a cross colors ad. So as far as endorsements, we had no idea
how far
it could really go. So sometimes I kick myself, but you didn't know. You live and you learn.
We live and we learn.
Yeah, you live and you learn. So
wow.
So with the whole dancing movement, then you also moonlighted dancing for Kane also too. How did that happen? Because it was Scoob and Scrap, and then okay, well, now you got Shawn.
Well, when we came on the scene, there was this competition type thing, and people sometimes said, hey, these guys are better, or they was the best. Kane, I believe Kane always had his eye on us, just as dancers, because we just brought this different element. We was very complicated dancers. But it was one day there where he had a little bit of a issue with Scoop and Scrap, and they was getting a little bit big-headed.
It happens.
To what Kane was saying. And he fired him. And he looked to us to come in. It was the Bring the Noise tour with Public Enemy, and we replaced them for that particular tour. Until they worked out their issues.
Their differences.
Did they let you go?
I mean, well, we had our allegiance to Coogee Rap, but I thought about it. I mean, very hard.
Like Kane,
But throughout the years, we've been very tight, and wound up dancing for him again. And I have a publishing company.
Okay.
And I do a publishing administration, and I do that for him. So, I mean, stepping outside of the entertainment, I started to really look at the back end once I started to realize what's going on.
There's some paper here, and I'm missing this paper right there. And I need to know what's going on.
Put myself in a position to get what I need.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now, with that being said, you went from a dancer to now R&B.
Right. That was interesting because I didn't really want to do it. But it was a time where, gangster rap came into place. NWA hit the scene. And the sound just changed completely. It seemed like it changed overnight. And dancing wasn't as popular no more. In that rap game, everybody was
kill.
Was kill. So it was kind of corny to have a dancer. G Rap was going into another direction, and we was looking at ourselves like, okay, what we gonna do now? But it was a tour that we was going on, and Nicola, my sister, wanted to just go with me. She helped me develop and practice, and I would use her as a guinea pig for moves and everything. So she knew all my routines. And we was headed out on tour, and she said, "Can you take me? I would love to go." And I said, "Well, if you clean my room, you do all my chores around the house, yeah, I'll take you." So she was my slave for the summer. And but once the time came, I was like, "Nicole, I can't take you. you're gonna be the only girl on tour. It's not gonna be a conducive, surroundings for you. I said, I don't really want to take you. But she was so mad. But at the time, I was choreographing the lead, who was the lead singer. She was preparing for this comedy show, talent show at the Uptown Comedy Club. So I was helping her helping her get her act together. And my sister said, "Well, if I get another girl, then you take me." And then I said, "Well, yeah, you get another girl to hang out with you, but what y'all gonna do? I can't, y'all need to work or do something." And then she said, "Well, if she learns the routine, then you'll take us?" And then I was like, "Yeah," because I knew the girl wasn't going to get our routine in one day because we was leaving the next day. She got the moves. She got the moves in like 3 hours or so. So we wound up sneaking them on the bus.
Oh, Lord.
And we're out, we're performing, and then the Tyrone Williams is our record head.
Okay.
Record executive. He came, he flew into Texas, and he was like, "Who are they?" So he was going to send them back. And then I was like, "But Ty, she sing. Maybe she could sing with, on Biz record or whatever, because now I'm playing manager." And she started singing, and then he saw us on stage together, and he was like, "Y'all should be a group." But I really didn't want to do it because I got involved with her. She was she turned to be my girlfriend. So I was like, I don't want to be in no group with my girlfriend. But Kenny was the one that said, "Look, man, things are changing. Let's get with the time. Let's just try this. We don't have nothing to lose." And he was absolutely right. And then we cut a record when we got back into New York, and then it was the answer back to Color Me Bad's I Want to Sex You Up. It went number 4 on the Billboard charts. We was all over the place that summer. So and that's how we started the TCF crew.
And it definitely was a dope song. It was needed at the time because I'm a fan of hip hop, but I love R&B. And I was like, "Dad, my man went from dancing to R&B group." So I was kind of stuck for it. I was like, "Hold on."
He remains innovative.
And I dig it. And like I said, that's great. And then I also saw that you guys had a show, I think for Ralph McDaniel's anniversary.
Yeah, we that was last minute, and I just got off the road with Kane.
Okay.
Honestly, we stopped maybe last year, and that was getting very tiresome for me. Away from home and all that other stuff. And I just after several years, you're like
I want to be home.
I'm over it. But I told Kenny, everybody has their endeavors. And I said, maybe we could use this as a platform to, promote what we're doing now, today. I said, that's the only way that I would really want to come back and do this. Not to be like an artist, but to really use the platform to elevate everything else that we're doing around us. And we asked him, Ralph said, "Come on down." And we went out there, and the crowd received us. I really wanted to see if we still had it. If we still had it or not. And, the crowd loved it, So from that, we got 2 or 3 other shows.
I like it. Because my peoples was there. And she was like, "Ain't that your boy on the stage?" And I was like, "Who?" And she was showing me the video. I said, "Yeah, that's Shawn." I said, "Wow." That's Shawn. I was like, "Yo."
Shawn doing his thing.
Shawn doing his thing. And then I bumped into you on Instagram. And I was like, "Yo, I got to get my man on the show." You know what I mean? Because I always want to connect with people I grew up with. And a lot of people don't understand we grew up with a lot of people. But they'll say, "You ain't grow up with them."
But see, what Shawn is saying basically validates what they've heard you say numerous times about you grew up with this person, that person lived in this area. I mean, he's always spoke that on the radio. So just hearing you say it validates what he's always said.
Oh, yeah.
I believe it. I'm just saying, how other people may not necessarily believe everything that's being said is truthful.
Yeah, I tell my story. I don't tell his story. A lot of people don't seem to understand that. Like, I got good, when I came up, I had good memories. You know what I mean? I wasn't from Corona. but I hung out in Corona.
Right.
You know what I mean? I wasn't born in Brooklyn, but I was raised in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? And like I tell people all the time, I said, one thing, they said, well, why you love Brooklyn so much? Because you get two things out of Brooklyn. Either they like you or they don't. There's no middle ground. It's either I like you or they'll tell you I don't like you. And if they tell you they don't like you, you need to start making some moves and do it immediately. You know what I mean? So me being out in Brooklyn, because I was always a person that moved around. I never wanted to stay in one spot. And me going out to Brooklyn, that's why my Ralph Lauren fetish came from the Polo boosters. You know what I mean? Because I used to boost. So I got to know a lot.
He's putting it all out there, y'all.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I buy it now.
the most.
I buy it now. So, you know what I mean? I say used to. I buy it now. But, you know what I mean? I was blessed to meet so many wonderful people in my journey. You know what I mean? I met Big. You know what I mean? In the club with Little C's. You know what I mean? I met Ghost. You know, so these memories is great for me. But to have them come on and tell their story is a whole different level. This brother got a story. I remember when they started dancing the whole 9 yards. I was they're trying to twist it up a little bit, but that wasn't my thing.
Are you twisting it up now?
No. I'm not saying I couldn't twist it up. I could, but that wasn't my thing.
He can't.
You know, trust me, I can. I got video to prove it. But
I'm saying now.
I'm not twisting nothing.
That's what I'm saying. So
I'm
you don't listen
relaxing.
to me.
I'm twisting myself up in this chair right now.
Yeah, twist the chair.
I'm like, Shawn, I'm trying to chill. I'm not trying to do all that. My daughter and them do all that. Oh, knock yourself out. So with the TCF crew, and you guys are doing a couple of shows and stuff like that, like, is there any chance of y'all going back in the studio and doing something?
Yeah, but from a different perspective. I mean, I do a lot of television placements. I sign production companies that we can actually take music and place them in film, TV. We're working with Viceland right now. So from that perspective, from a publishing perspective, I would love to go in, do a record, you know, maybe for an upcoming film or even jingles, commercials, you know, something that's going to generate, you know, some
money.
With minimal
revenue.
work.
With minimum work, exactly.
Make it work for you, you not work for it.
Exactly.
And I say that
so
all the time.
From that particular perspective, yeah, I would go in and we can try different things and see if we can get it placed.
I'll be willing to do a jingle with you now.
I mean, but you know what? It's crazy.
Just turn on mic on.
You guys, you guys are radio, right? But you know that there's just such a big, there's a big space, a venue for voiceovers, and I mean, the money is ridiculous, just because of your voice. If you have a distinctive voice, you could do some type of voiceover work, or you know, get a cartoon. You know, just because of the voice.
No, if it was a female in here, you'd be like, Cody, may I ask you a question? Yes. You know what I mean? Right now, he low key with it. But if it was a female in here, I understand that.
Yeah, but see, that's the voice.
Yeah.
You know, when if it's distinctive. So, I mean, you know, stuff like that is such, you know, it's major opportunities out there. And everyone doesn't have to be in front of the camera to make it.
Us too? Nah.
I'm losing everything.
Exactly. Whoa. You almost rolled over your glasses.
It's all right. Thank you. Though.
But definitely, and speaking of that, we definitely want to work with you because we got, like I said, we starting our own cable channel, which is called Rewind. And we want to do something different. We don't want to, like, for instance, like I was telling somebody today, I said, they said, are you going to have news on Rewind? I said, yeah, but I want to have good news. Because they can always go to CNN and all that and get all the bad news. Why we can't talk about Miss Martha that's feeding 15 kids from the neighborhood?
Right.
See, I don't want to do this for the numbers. I want to do it for the content. Because, you know, news, if it ain't bad, their ratings is low.
Right.
So we're not playing that game.
Right.
But we want to spotlight, you know, we want to do like a spotlight circle, such as yourself. You have a story. You know, I started from this, and now I'm doing that. That's, basically that's what I want to bring to the table with Rewind. Like somebody that got a great idea. Everybody can do a mini series. Everybody can do a web series. But we don't want the bang, 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 kill, kill, kill. Because I can go and get my cousins from the Brooklyn way. No, that's on YouTube. That's not what I'm looking for.
Right.
I'm looking for something with some substance that we can be like, yo.
And something that families can look at together.
Yes.
Something that parents don't mind sitting their children in front of the TV and using it because it's more of an educational piece opposed to feeding them with the nonsense. All of the, don't get me wrong, I watch the reality TV because it's just something for entertainment. I don't take none of it seriously, and I ain't trying to be none of them. I am who I am, and I walk in my light. But to have young children coming up, they do need good, clean content to keep them on a better path. Because what we're seeing today, it's a road to destruction, and we see it. It's visible. It's so much. I feel bad for these young kids.
I do too, and it's programming.
Absolutely.
The programming is horrible, and it's more negative programming than what you're talking about.
Yep.
Positive programming, and speaking of Kane, he wants to. He was offered a lot of different reality shows, but they wanted to put the grit.
Right.
In there, and he always turned it down.
Right.
I don't want to do that. He wants to educate.
Right.
And we're not looking for that.
And it's not many people that are willing to do that. Most people see dollar signs and say, I'm going to do it.
No, not him.
No, and that's great. But I'm saying most people would say, what's that number again? We're going to make this work.
Right. So he was turned down so many times because he wasn't willing to compromise on that level, and I applaud him.
Well, integrity is important.
Yeah.
And that's what
he still has it.
Absolutely.
And that's what we don't want to do. We don't want to compromise. Like we want to bring it back to 3:00 on Saturday. Karate flicks.
Oh.
The 5 deadly venoms. Like that's why I said I really want to talk to you behind the scenes because I got a bunch of ideas, but I need to see if legally we can pull this off. I know some of the items I speak upon is on public domain.
Right.
And anything that's on public domain, you can use that. But then there's some things that you got to jump through, hoops and certain stuff like that. But I also want to put out there to the listeners also that we're looking for creative minds. We're not looking for, I just want to do this and it's off the chain. I'm challenging people who constantly say we don't have a platform to bring something to the table. I'm challenging you now and giving you this platform. Show us what you can bring to the table because I know it's a lot of talented brothers and sisters out there.
But let's make it clear. You got to come right. We don't have time for games.
No.
Listen, I'm older, not old, but I don't have the patience for the nonsense.
No, we're not doing that.
If you come correct. Google us, research us, do whatever you need to do to come correct because we don't have time to play.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, this is a professional setting.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's why
professional.
And we don't allow a lot of people in here. As my OG Conrad said, hey, if you open up the studio, you can't have the dope boys in here. And we're not planning to have the dope boys in here because...
No, well, that's not our lane, first and foremost.
That's not our lane. We want... the studio is open for people that want to do podcasting. If you want to do a show on WWRN, there is a farm system. You're not going to just jump on because we had a whole bunch of people come through here and say, I'm ready. And then they get on the mic and like, where do I start?
No, this is a business.
Absolutely.
And I feel that a lot of people, they don't recognize that piece.
No.
They see...
They just think it's a hobby.
It's easy.
Right. This is a rough game right here. Just to create content alone.
It's difficult.
You guys do this every day?
Yeah, I do.
He does. I'm back in the work field.
We try to get some paper so these two can sit in the seat permanently.
Yeah.
I want
I know you need the help.
Yeah.
Every day,
Well, when I was here, we was knocking it out Monday through Thursday, every day.
And we're blessed to have 5.5 million listeners.
Nice.
A month.
And you know what? Everything is off the cuff. We don't bring no papers.
You don't see no paper in front of us. You don't see us read
No,
nothing.
I'm seeing that.
Nothing. Nothing.
Like, where's
He's
the
like,
cheat sheet?
Well,
Nope. And I think that's what makes us attractive to our listeners because we don't have no paper that we read off of. He's the youngest one. He was interning for us. And from his internship, he became part of us.
Yep.
But then he's still part of us, but he also does his own show called Bridging the Gap.
and
Nice.
So he's doing his thing. He's a young soul, but has a lot of hip hop knowledge. This is the
need that young
nephew
blood.
of Peter Guns.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay,
That's
nice.
I told him he need to get him on here.
Yeah, he's where is he at?
He's out in Yonkers.
He's in Yonkers,
yeah,
right.
out in Yonkers.
Let me call Amina.
He did. Let me tell you something. As far as music is concerned, he did a new song. Forgot what it's called. He just did the video to it. It brought you back to
The dance joint that he
yeah,
did?
the dance joint.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he brought us back to fun. Now I used to go to a party and have fun.
Yep.
That's what that
Yes.
record sound like.
Wow.
And I wish my kids was here when you just said that. We went to parties to look fly and have fun and grab something. We didn't go to the parties to murk nothing or we had our own, like USA roller skating rink.
Yeah.
We had our own agenda. Lacey's, Empire. Like, it was an agenda. And it's not the agenda that they have now. Like, it was all about who looked the flyest and who can grab the most phone numbers. That was our agenda.
True indeed.
And Shawn to tell you, it always ended at White Castle.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Same thing in Jersey. Same thing in
That one.
Jersey.
it
Absolutely.
did.
It
always-
ended at White Castle. I don't care what you say. Once everything's closed, the question, where we going?
White Castle. That's right. Because it's always open.
It's
and
o-
it's cheap.
And it's cheap. And it fit because $10, you good.
You
Yeah.
eating, well, not now.
Not now. But back then, you was
eating
eating lovely.
good. That's right.
Now, when we started making a little bit of money, we started going to 120 Willie
Going to
Burgers.
diners or something.
Right.
You know what I mean? You feel me? 145. Because the money was right thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
We was able to expand. But when we was teenagers in high school,
You had to make it work.
I'm going to White Castle. And if people go like this, I'm saying it out, yeah, I'm going to White Castle. I'm not covering my, no.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. I'm going to have 2 bags.
Shoot.
And you could go to McDonald's and have 1.
Yeah. Right now, you go to White Castle and buy a case, and that's $30
Yep.
for
Yeah.
a case of burgers.
Yep.
They'd be good though.
It do.
Just stop losing. Listen, I might have to go get some tomorrow. Shoot.
I was happy when it came out here.
No doubt.
Yes.
No
I
doubt.
said White Castle.
Mm-hmm.
White Castle.
Then when me and E go, we go to Phillipsburg.
Yeah.
We go to Jersey.
Yeah.
But just go right there and pick them up. Or we be coming from Jersey somewhere. We were like, we making a stop?
Niggas
Yeah.
at White Castle.
Jew.
White Castle. When we went to the event in New York, White Castle.
Auntie Debbie, let's go.
Stopped at White Castle.
That's right.
We was at BB King. So it was
Shoot.
like, hell, we might as well go to White Castle.
Yeah.
So, Shawn, like, let's talk. Kids, what's going on with you? Like,
Oh wow.
grandpa,
That sound like
something?
that sound like a lot. He like, oh wow.
No grand. Don't do that to me.
All right.
Don't
He
do
said,
that
I'm
to
not
me
ready.
yet.
I'm not ready.
I wasn't
have two-
either, and I got him.
I have
Yep.
2 daughters. One is 18, just got into college.
Okay. God
And,
bless.
one is 14.
Okay.
Amen.
So just 2 daughters. I've been married for 20 years.
Oh, amen. I love
Nice.
it. Y'all in the same field.
Yep.
I'm trying to get there.
You will.
You will.
Listen,
You will.
when it's meant to be, it will be. If it ain't, I'm gonna keep doing what I do.
Oh,
Been-
here you
been
go.
married for 20 years. She's
What I do?
I'm listening to Shawn right now. Go ahead.
I didn't do nothing.
I know.
What I do? I didn't do nothing.
No, you didn't. No.
I didn't do anything.
Don't mind us. We go through this all the time.
okay.
It's him. He started every time.
Met my wife out in Queens. She's from Rochdale.
Okay.
She was initially a hairstylist.
Okay.
She twisted Jam Master Jay's hair.
Rest in power.
Did Ken and Play. both of their dreads, style for Salt and Pepper.
Nice.
We all hung out
In the same
in
group.
that same community.
It was a connection.
Arsenio Hall show. She styled for Arsenio Hall show and did the hair for Arsenio Hall show. So she has that entertainment background
Stylist,
as well. But then we left that. She had her own shop out in Corona on 98th Street and Astoria Boulevard. And then when we moved up here, it was just the commute was just too rough. And we just started doing real estate together. So we've been doing real estate since 2006. And again, like I said last year, we opened our own brokerage called Bay Road Real Estate.
Say it one more again.
Bay Road Real Estate, right out there. Oh, I'm sorry. Out there at Allentown.
Okay.
So it's been doing well. We have 15 agents. It's growing, and we also in New York.
Okay.
See, now, I had I don't have it. I was studying for my PA real estate license. I used to be licensed in Jersey for a long time. And then I eventually let it go because I wasn't doing anything with it. I know that's crazy.
Yeah.
I know that was crazy, but I did. I was licensed in New Jersey in the late 80s. That's how long ago it's
Wow.
been. Yep. I kept it for like 14 years, and I finally let it go.
I tell everyone, everyone should just go get it. Just get your license because everything is real estate.
But you know what? Now I learn and I pick up very quickly, but doing it at home is not as easy as I thought it would be for PA. For
Yeah.
PA, I said I'm still going to do it, but I'm going to take a class instead of me doing it at home because I don't stay focused and do what I really need to do to apply myself. So I said I'm just going to go to a class and get it.
Some people, it is rough because
is. It's
you
nothing
have to
like
be
Jersey.
Focused, yeah.
Yes.
You have to be very
Yep.
focused. But I tell everyone out there listening, if you have a chance to get your license, please get it. I mean, it will teach you about life, period.
Yep.
There's things out there that, I owe real estate to, just business orientated, just buying, selling properties, intellectual properties.
Yep.
That's what we're dealing with here. In this, we're dealing with intellectual, but it's the same thing as real estate. It's property. Property is property. So I mean, it's a good field to get into. So
You heard that,
Absolutely.
Cody? Property is property.
yeah.
All right.
And you said you want to retire. You can get in there and make some good money.
Are you young still, too? You still wet behind the ears? You go out there, grasshopper.
Yeah, and your shows here, it's complete ownership. You own your shows. Yeah.
Yep.
That's what it's about, ownership.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's ownership.
Absolutely.
You know what I
That's
mean?
right.
Everybody on the station is independent contractors. We don't own the rights to nobody's show. We own the right to the brand, which is Worldwide Radio Network and the E.Jones show. But everybody that comes on the station, they're independent. They operate on their own. We're not trying to own their show. We're trying to give them a platform where their show can flourish and hopefully down the pipe make some money. Been doing this, 18 years now?
Well, you've been doing it
18
far longer than I have.
18 years. Then I taught her. And then from her, it went to him. So, I got a couple of students under my belt that I'm very proud of.
Very proud of you, man. I mean, I'm very impressed.
Thank
You don't, like certain stations, they hole in the wall. They're trying.
Right,
you
right.
guys you're not trying. You're doing it.
Shawn, I'm going to tell a secret. I'm still bougie. I'm from the hood, but I'm still bougie.
No, it got to be a certain
You know what I mean? It got to be a certain way. I can't do
I
it.
love it, man. I love it.
And it came full circle because we started with the building that was across the parking lot. We started there. And from there, we went into a storage unit, which humbled me a lot.
Right.
But wait, don't make it seem like we was in like a storage unit. It
was
they had
Offices in
office
the
space within
the storage unit.
unit
Got it.
company. So we had it was a bathroom in there, nice
Oh, we
big
killed
room
it.
like this, but it was still nice.
Mm-hmm.
But we outgrew the space.
Right.
You know,
So-
and plus it had us hidden. Like it was too much in the cut.
Right.
And then we came across this, and you know, we moved in, and it was another office here. It was 2 of us downstairs, matter of fact. And then he left.
Right.
And then that's when the landlord was like, "Oh, I'm gonna tear this place up." So I'm saying to myself, like, "Damn, well, we done painted,
We didn't put the
put
soundboard
the
up.
sound up, you know, soundproofing and all that." And like, he saw me one day, and I'm looking at him like, "Wow!" Like, he was like, "What's the problem?" So I said, "I'm waiting for you to tell us when we gotta move." He said, "Bro, I'm gonna build around you. Y'all ain't going nowhere."
Yep.
So I said, "Okay." I said, "You sure? You sure ain't gonna slip that note up?" He was like, "Listen, we gonna build." He had to show me the blueprint. Like, this is y'all. We gonna build around y'all.
And they did.
And they did. And the other people in the buildings complained, "He ain't gonna do nothing."
No, he saw it.
He saw it.
Yeah.
Because the apartments upstairs is crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Crazy.
Yep. The top.
The last
floors.
5 floors.
Yep.
Crazy. They're condominiums. 2 bedroom, bathroom in each bedroom, wine,
nice.
refrigerator,
May have to talk to him.
2 ovens. Like,
You might need a local
Any
spot
units?
so you ain't got to go all the way to Strasburg every weekend.
that
You know
spot
what I mean?
right there, and the view is crazy. Like, washer, dryer, all that's up there. Like, he really saw this when everybody in the building was like a little disgruntled. But he did his thing, and he built around us, and he said, "Yo, down here, that's y'all.
Yep.
Y'all, you know, we stuck through the dirt and the
And
sheetrock
boy, was it
fume,
dirt.
and it was dirt. So
Boy,
we couldn't
was
bring
it
nobody
dirt.
in here.
Yes.
But he told me, once we done, let it rip. And we let it rip.
And we still didn't utilize it
No.
initially. He was like, "I'm just waiting." And then when we started, he was like, "I'm so glad to see y'all utilizing the space because now we do meetings in the conference room. You know, we go in the library, we do photo shoots and stuff.
Nice.
Like my son plays football for one of the organizations we sponsor, so we do an event here. We bring the kids, we open up the game room, and we use the cafe, and we're using
Excellent.
it. We're making it work.
This is beautiful.
Yep.
Beautiful.
And we definitely, like
Thank
I said,
you.
thank you so much. And we definitely looking forward to doing something with you because we definitely see that we could tie some things in together. Definitely on that note. Like I said, I'm happy to see him because I grew up with this brother.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. And it's good to see.
we doing right.
Yeah, everybody's doing good. You know, not
Trying to
many.
make the best of what
we
you
got
have.
some people we know, both of us know that's not
Down
doing
on their
good.
luck,
And,
absolutely.
and not even here.
And not here.
That's
A lot
it.
of fallen soldiers.
Yeah. So it's like it makes me feel real good, you know, to even know that he's still married.
Right.
You don't see that.
No, you don't. That's why I said this is something I look forward to being. I wish to achieve that someday, one day, maybe.
Yeah, my little red thing is she get on my nerves. But
Yeah.
I
Red.
ain't
I'm
leaving.
gonna say, poor Miss Jones. That's what I'm gonna say because I hear it all.
Yeah.
Poor Miss Jones, yeah, right. She's at now, but we complete each other. Like I said, she's a straight nerd, and I'm from the hood, so it kind of meshes. Because I learned a lot from her, but she learns a lot from me. A little bit too much from me.
Cause she can get hood.
She can turn.
Get hood if she.
But
You would never expect it, but baby, when she flip it, woo!
Yeah, it's in it.
I feel sorry for
It's
who
in
about
all
to
of
get
us.
it. I'm sorry for who
But
gonna
this ain't
get it.
this ain't easy, man.
Nah, it's not.
It ain't easy, and I commend anybody who sticks it out.
Yep,
you know,
absolutely.
because it's nothing like a union or a partner that you can stick with. Nothing like it. And you know, hope you find your partner.
Hey,
You know,
it's all in his hands.
yeah.
When he say it's right,
It's
that's
not
it.
again. It's not again. I tell my daughter that who's married. I think she's been married now for 2 years, going on 3. And I said, you know, you can't walk around the house not speaking to him because you're mad.
Right.
Like that's not how this goes. This is not a game. When you say I do, that means I do to everything. Everything. the good, the bad, the sad.
We'll have a marriage show. That's the next show.
Well, now,
We do that too. We do that too.
Hold on. But this was one of the ideas for the Rewind Network. I wanted to bring a bunch of parents in the conference room. And we have a bottle of wine. Or, well, it's going to be a bunch of us. A couple of bottles of wine. And we just have an open forum and just talk. Because I think that we all bring a story to the table that might help someone.
Absolutely.
That person might not be waving their hand saying, oh, me.
But to hear it.
But for them to hear it, I'm sure they sitting in the background saying, okay, you got a story, I got a story, she got a story.
Well, I got plenty of stories.
And we just have a good time and sit there and tell our story. It ain't got to be an every week thing. It's a once a month thing. We just sit at the table, parents, couples, parents, and let's put it on one subject can be about the kids. We all got kid stories.
Yeah.
You know, little JoJo, I was about to smack the brakes off it.
You like you was about to. I'm like, I already did it.
Exactly. How did you smack him? Like from across the room, like, you know. So we could definitely share some stories and stuff like that. But we got my man, Suave Shawn in the building. Man, I have not seen this brother in years.
Yeah, it's
and
good, man. It's good to see you.
It's just good to see him. It's good to politic with you. It's good to, and I'm putting it in the air. It's good for us to work with you because we gonna work together.
Absolutely.
No, definitely.
We claiming that.
Hey, we speaking it into existence.
We claiming that because if I'm correct, you're the first black realtor here.
No, there's a couple, but
Where?
we ain't. I mean, here you mean?
Yeah, here.
Oh, shoot, yeah, then yeah. I'm the first. I thought you meant here.
Trust
in
me.
Pocono.
No, I've been here.
No,
I know that.
okay.
No, it's not here. It's history in the making.
Oh, okay.
So definitely, we definitely, and it's not a racist thing, ladies and gentlemen. So before y'all take it out of context, what I'm saying is
It's an
that
accomplishment.
we need to work together.
No, definitely, and it's hard, man. You know, people are looking at us since we moved out on our own, and it's not well received. You know, we're getting letters from lawyers and people trying to stop us over here and there, and it's
crazy.
It's really surprising, but it's not surprising.
Not today. It's surprising that it's happening today, but it shouldn't happen today. Now, that was something that was happening in the 1920s, which I told my son, we talked about this today, I'll need him to educate himself in the Black Wall Street. Yeah, my 13-year-old son, he asked me what was that about. I said, go Google it.
Go read
Google it.
Read it.
I want you. He said, why you can't just tell me? Because I want you to read it. Because when you read it, you're going to comprehend it better. So I want you to read that. But yes, it's sad that we're in 2018 and the stuff that was going on 20, 30 years ago is still going on today. It's unheard of.
Yeah,
It's poor.
They can't wrap their mind around me owning my own brokerage.
Yeah, no.
But they gotta accept it.
But they have to understand we're educated too. We're not stupid.
No.
You got some of us that run around like we stupid, but all of us are not stupid. Some of us are business savvy. Some of us do want greatness, and we want to do it the legal way. Everybody ain't a thug or, a drug dealer. Everybody's not that. It's so many people today who are doing things the right way. It's a lot just doing it the wrong way. But then just because we as African American or minorities might do the drug dealing things, but look how many white collar crimes there are. So they go hand in hand. Wrong is wrong.
But I say this too. Our era, I always say this, changed the world. We created this hip hop movement, which is a multi-billion, maybe $trillion industry throughout this whole world. Jones included. So he
Even
was a
clothing.
part. Yeah.
Even the clothing.
Yeah.
It's us that make them rich. It's not their own people.
And
because
we can
they
stop 'em.
buy. Absolutely. But see, this is the thing. For one, a lot of our own people don't want to see you progress. They don't want to
True.
see you doing better than them, which is terrible. Then they're not willing to look past what your needs are at this present time. So no, you don't need to have that Timberland boot on or that Louis Vuitton pocketbook or whatever those things are, Hill figure, whatever, whoever. You don't need to have that on.
Nope.
You can keep your money and build with your own money. Go support a black business. Help them get their footing out there.
Feed Cody. Help him get nourished. Introduce him to a dinner
Wait.
table.
Man, I'm real healthy up under this thermal. Y'all don't see.
I got a Malo cup.
Something.
Man, I wish I was inside, man.
Something. Give him something. He definitely need a meat and potato diet. Immediately. Immediately he needs that. But we got my man Shawn here, and I'm sure we're going to bring him back.
Absolutely.
We got to bring him back when Phil got the camera. So,
Okay.
Yeah, bring it. My wife too, man. She was mad at me because I didn't tell her that I was coming.
well, bring her too.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah,
bring
she-
her
We
too.
sorry.
I
What's her
got-
name?
Tiffany.
Tiffany,
we sorry, Tiffany. We'll make
He's
it
sorry,
up to
Tiffany.
you.
He's sorry because you could have
She
came.
was like, "Well, I'm not going."
She could have came.
I said, "Oh no, they didn't ask you." They
Wow.
asked me.
how he
Tip,
do
don't
it to
worry,
us?
Tip. Tip, I got you, boo.
But yeah, she definitely was to come on the show.
Nah,
man.
definitely. Let's bring her.
She's a personality herself, man. You know.
Okay.
She again. We had a show working with IBNX Radio. We did it out of our basement, and I had to pull back because she's the type that want to do everything. You know, I want to do this. Okay. I want to do this. I want to do this too. I want to do this. I'm like, we got to tackle
We gotta
stuff
pick
one at a
one.
time. So I said, look,
Yes.
let's put this down. And I said, let's work on the real estate, get that settled, get that going for us, and then we jump into
WWRN. Oh, my fault.
WWR. No, but yeah, we
Cody. Now I passed it.
Well, it's already written.
we had a lot. No, I love it here. I love the spirit
And we would love
here.
to have you.
I would love it here.
And see, what's nice is that you come down here because your business is here. So when you finish your business one day, you just come on over here, do your recording, do it live, and pack it up and go upstairs to your apartment.
You want a DJ?
I like that too.
You want a DJ?
Oh,
We'll put a DJ
we'll
in here.
get your DJ.
We got a DJ to jump in here. Tony to jump in.
Sure will. I just got him a gig with my company.
So Tony
Christmas.
do it. Come
We,
in. You ain't got to worry about no music. Just tell him what you want and take it from there.
Yep.
We got L waiting. He's ready to do our interview, our show. Kid from Kid and Play. Kane said he'll do it.
Tell Kane I'm upset with him because I didn't had. Hold on. I didn't had Kane. I didn't had Cool G rap. No, I didn't have Cool G. I mean Craig G. I had Master Ace.
Nice.
All right. And I'm missing. I had Shantae when she dropped her joint on Netflix. Okay. I'm missing Kane, and I'm missing Biz. That's the Juice Crew.
I get you.
It's complete.
I get you. Biz.
Now I done had Kid. I had Play already.
Oh, okay.
Play granted me an interview. Kid, I need to holler at him too and refresh his memory. LL, I don't even want to talk about it because I went to school with dude like 6th and 7th grade.
You know he real busy.
Yeah, real busy. Until I holler at him. If I could just tell him about our little 6th grade story, he gonna start laughing. Because he was like, if it wasn't, is it me or our teacher smell like piss? And automatically she was like, Jones, to Mr. Palladino's office. We stayed in his office. And then we told her, you told us to tell the truth.
That's what's up.
She didn't want to know that truth.
And she didn't want to know that truth. But we got my man Shawn in the building. We gonna wrap it. What song we got up next, man? What we going with?
We coming up with some Stetson Sonic.
Yeah,
All right,
let's want some stat.
Let's throw on some stuff. Let's end this.
Yeah,
we got
I will
Shawn in the
be
building.
here. I'll be in the reading room,
Yeah,
reading a book. That's where you'll find me.
bring them back.
Oh, man. It was a pleasure, and I thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. And
Thank
I
you. No
definitely
doubt.
look forward to
I
seeing
love
you.
the opportunity, man.
And Tip.
Thank you. Yes,
Bring
yes.
Tip on back.
Yeah, bring your wife. 'Cause
That's
you gonna-
right.
You ain't gonna get us.
Peace, y'all. Peace.
All
He gonna tell
right.
his wife we said she couldn't come. Nah, you on that.
The E.Jones Show. The E.Jones Show. The E.Jones Show.